Yo, Big E Astrology. It's Viernes. Forget about a Friday, baby. You know what it is. The Chiefs covered the spread. They beat the Broncos last night. And in baseball, we have the Astros against the Rangers and the ALCS, American League Championship Series. And in the National League Championship Series, we got the Arizona Diamondbacks, baby. Yeah, I'm a Yankee fan, but I'm in Arizona. I got to rep Arizona. The D-backs took care of the Dodgers, and they are going to play the Philadelphia Phillies. Okay? So, yeah, should be fun. And, it's Friday the 13th. I'm going to play Jason. The moon's in Libra. We're looking at it at 7 degrees, 12 noon Eastern. And we'll wind up around 13 degrees tonight and 9 a.m. Pacific for Friday the 13th. Mars is in Scorpio until November 24th. So obviously, Thursday and today, Friday, it is in a trine to Saturn in Pisces, okay? We got Venus and Virgo moving along, which can be really nice for the Virgo energy. It's kind of pulling away from opposition to Saturn, which can be a nice relief for, money and relationships, in terms of dealing with restrictions or authority or government, things like that. Hey, we still got to pray for peace. I know they're still trying to get a Speaker of the House. I think Scalise stepped down, and so I don't know if Jim Jordan's going to get it. Gaza, Palestine, Israel, just a lot of deaths and very, very sad. And it's, I don't know, things don't smell right with the whole situation, but always pray for, it's Libra season. Let's get some peace and harmony. Come on. Happy birthday, Libra. We start, with the Friday the 13th, Saturday 14th, and Sunday the 15th, where the moon will enter into Scorpio. So it's a Libra moon weekend, but we're going to have the Scorpio moon on Sunday. And, I think what's really fascinating is this eclipse energy and, having this moon, with this new moon on Saturday, almost, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. It's, a little bit before then. It's hitting America, Mexico, Central, South America. And this energy, you could see it play out a year or two later, but you can directly feel it 2 weeks before and up to 6 months after. And karmic fated energy in the South Node for this solar eclipse, it's not a time to set intentions for new beginnings, but it is new beginnings in your personal life. You look at your Libra house and see where that's at, and with the sign, it's all around relationships, partnerships, business, marriages, things like that, contracts, negotiations, okay? Even legal issues, the courthouse. This is an energy that you can't really control. The nodes, the north and south node of the moon are points of karmic fate. The south node, also known as Ketu, the dragon's tail, it has no eyes, so it has no direction. It's very spiritual and karmic, but it cuts, it separates, divides. It forces you to cleanse and purge and release energies and things and people, okay? Yeah, man, I had to get the locks retwisted, the length and elevation. Thank you to my girl, Toy Taylor. She's not my cousin, but she's my play cousin, the Creative Toy Box. She's the best. She's a Virgo, too. Really understand as Mercury and the moon. Well, just talking about Friday, this moon will get close to the Chiron, but you'll feel that Saturday morning as we get to the solar eclipse. And Mercury, and is the same. But the sun today, the 13th, is Now, from 20 to 29 degrees is the Libra Gemini decan. So these people will be maybe a little bit more verbal, social, can be very good cooks, um, designers. They would like to work with their hands and get a lot of information, input, output. They definitely are ones that seek knowledge, and they enjoy creativity and self-expression in a lot of ways. That third deacon kind of really shows those attributes more in the Libra sphere. Okay. So we're going to get to the chart. We're going to look at Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 13th, 14th, and 15th, Libra, and Scorpio moon. And we'll look at the chart actually before the eclipse. I already did my video, watch my video on Big E Astrology on YouTube about the solar eclipse. And then come sign up for Coffee Talk. Okay. You got till today to sign up. It's $20, 2 hours. And I'm teaching a lesson on the solar eclipse chart, breaking it down even more in depth than my video on YouTube. And October 28th, the lunar eclipse chart. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be broken down, baby, and should be a lot of fun. So come join us for Coffee Talk. We've got some people already signed up, and build community, learn about astrology with other people all over the world. You're not alone. All right. Libra birth chart sales still rocking, everything. bigeastrology@gmail.com. And I'm getting closer. bigeastrology.com is coming soon. I think I may actually be a week or two away now. It's getting real close. I can smell it, just getting the last little touch-ups. I'm really proud of this site. My last site, tailoredtocoaching.com, is still up, but it's doesn't really represent me well. It's a mess, but this site, it's tight. All right, bigeastrology.com coming soon, and my newsletter. I won't bombard you, but sign up, and I'll give you the option to unsubscribe if you want. But yeah, I'll be coming through the MailChimp, and it's going to have some isms, updates on Coffee Talk, and and big events in astrology. I know some people, they get hit with their emails 3 times a week. This may be 3 times a month, twice a month. Okay. But we'll see. And maybe I'll give you some of the daily isms, but they're real quick, just positive affirmations and some of my sayings, my, like knowledge is love, just my different terms and sayings that I have. Got a whole bunch over the years. So anyway, let's get to the chart. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Friday is Libra season. Venus rules Libra. Try not to get into arguments. Try to be positive. Maybe investigate things on both sides, Mars and Scorpio, before you get overly emotional. Do some research and investigate. So you're not just getting whatever the mainstream media is giving you. Look at history, look at the conflict, whatever. And also, you don't even have to get involved in debate and arguing with people. You could just be praying for all parties for peace, and increasing our compassion and empathy and spiritual gifts and all that stuff. Everything don't have to be about the violence, you understand? Don't play into that lower chakra narrative. If I not do you no good, you're not over there. It's not, not your business. Even if you think it's your business, it's not your business. All right. So let's get to the chart for Friday the 13th. Shout out to Big Daddy Kane, my Virgo brother. Virgo's in the house. Friday the 13th. I'm going to play Jason. All right. Y'all know nothing about that. That's real hip hop. Where cats had to, really have mic skills, masters of ceremonies. All right. Steadily, the medley's pedigree better be better than being just the basic human being. Your own phone flying. I got a hip hop crew. We'll be coming around the city just to visit you. It's a hip hop vacation all around the nation. Conquering this emotion is a deeper demonstration. So I didn't waste my ink trying to insult my nation. All false truths and dirty discussions. Have some blacks thinking that they're Russian or Italian. Stallions are running, leading you away from the righteous way. Cause all they want is the money, honey, it ain't funny. These heartless fools are just sounding like dummies. It's getting kinda crummy with these Versace loving rhymes. Not saying that I'm the best, but at least my mind shines. And remember that the E always brings good times. My vines and lines can bum rush and crush. Cause what you is kicking is full of dust. Incomplete. Astro-Weather. 13th, 14th, 15th. Octubre. Alright, we're looking at the chart here, the chizzy, getting busy. They say, who is he? He complezis. Okay, so, yeah, 12 noon, we're not looking at a particular ascendant for Friday, but the sun's at 20 degrees in a conjunction to the south node. Mercury is quickly moving along. Remember, it leaves October 22nd, so it catches up to the sun and passes the sun, okay? So it's gonna be combusted, this moon, new moon. You got Pallas Athena, and you got the moon here, 7 degrees. So we'll finish up the night around 13 to 14 degrees, 13 East Coast, 14 West Coast. And like I said, we got the Venus in Virgo, right? Juno and the Lilith in Leo. We're still dealing with the Chiron, Jupiter, Uranus, Saturn and Neptune all retrograde. Pluto's direct, and Mars still in that trine with Scorpio energy from 1 degree Scorpio, 0 degrees Saturn and Pisces. This could do things for, construction and building and infrastructure and real estate. In your personal lives, it could be, being in harmony as an athlete with your coach, your league, your boss, even, research on medicine or, even positive things with the government and military, So, Mars is definitely our willpower, action, and drive. It's brothers, boyfriends, man's chart, sex drive, it's property, land. But it's the arguments, the fights, the soldier, the warrior, okay? So, I think Friday's going to be, you guys, I'm going to be honest with you. We're in some wild times, and that's what this chart shows. The energy is kind of explosive and intense. The North and South node are still kind of, in the square, the T-square to Pluto, okay? And, Pluto's direct now, but it's still going through 27th, kind of the endings, and then like the karmic, anaretic degree and, 28th, 29th degree. And it really intensifies as it's getting ready to ingress into Aquarius on January 21st, 2024 for 20 years. So just, be mindful. And even as this Mercury opposes Chiron, just like the sun, Chiron's in opposition between the two, we can try to find our brave, courageous leader self in Chiron and Aries, where we can assert ourselves in proper ways and initiate, and find our pure, raw, voice. It's like childhood 0 to 7 voice, the pioneer maverick that's just a straight shooter. Aries is direct, so it's something to be mindful the next few days, okay? Especially as Mercury, gets an exact opposition with it. But it's definitely an energy to work with. All right, so let's go to Saturday, October 14th. All right, Biggie Astrology. All right, Sabado, the day of the planet Saturn, the discipline, my man. This is right before. Oh, you know what I should do? I should do it at the coffee. That's all right. So it's going to be. I guess this is when I will be teaching and doing my coffee talk. It is going to be Scorpio ascendant. Okay. And, this energy before the eclipse, because the eclipse is a Sagittarius ascendant. So, actually, my coffee talk maybe even be then. The sun and the moon, will be in the 11th house for the eclipse. You saw the eclipse chart, but you see the moon's getting very close to the exact, degree point with the sun at 21 degrees, and that's when the eclipse hits. This energy is interesting, and Venus is kind of still doing that sextile dance with Mars. So there is a lot of, just sexual energy. When I think about on an eclipse of the South Node and then Pluto's in play, this is a releasing of some of the veils and hidden secrets of governments and systems and structures that karmically no longer serve the people, even all these union strikes and just even relations with groups of people in our society and across the world. This is America's chart. But so I just want you to understand that that's kind of what's at play with this fated karmic energy. But I think it's going to bring more justice and more fairness, even in America and South America, Central and Mexico, as we get to this energy, and 21 degrees, that's definitely, it's taking you back to, communication, but it's definitely, this is a very optimistic energy that I think it's the lunar mansion of Jupiter, so this can, really connect people, I think, and try to bring some harmony and peace, maybe even through the internet itself, the technology, where people get to see or hear more of the balanced truth and not just one-sided view from the media, okay, the dominant culture media. And so I think it's good to always have an open mind and not to fall into the brainwashing of programming, right? From Fox, CNN, CBS, NBC, ABC, whatever, So, just, I don't know. I think Mars in Scorpio is kind of giving us a North Star here in the sense that, for the eclipse, the chart ruler is Jupiter in Taurus in the 6th house because it's a Sag ascendant. So it's about our beliefs, our finances, our work, our service, humanity, a daily routine. Are we teaching good health to the citizens and the people? Can we even get good health? So, there's a lot to look at, okay, and a lot at play. But, this moon will finish out because at 12 noon, it's got about another 6 hours. And so even it's 27, it'll, go in to Libra early Sunday morning to about maybe 4 or 5 a.m. anyway. Okay. Maybe a little bit later, maybe 6, 7. But anywho, I think Saturday is a day that, you may not experience anything right over your head. The energy can have you feeling up and then down, spiritually and emotionally, and there could be some overt, blunt, aggressive, energy that is a clear-cut separation. Sometimes seeking balance through justice and fairness and harmony, when it's dealing with the sun, moon, and Mercury, it can be abrupt endings to relationships through emotions and communications, physically separating yourself too. The moon is the body. So just be mindful of this energy. All right. So Saturday, and I'm always going to say Saturn and Pisces, hey, spiritual ritual, healthy boundaries and discipline. Okay. Breath work, prayer, yoga, toning. All right. Biggie Astrology. Let's look at the chart for Sunday, Domingo, the day of the sun. All right. At 22 degrees for October 15th, 2023. All right. Sunday. Just another, Sunday, the fun day. All right. 2 degrees. So 12 noon, that means around 8 a.m. Well, more like 7:30 a.m. or so, it, went into Scorpio. So like 4 something in the morning on the west side. And, the moon is going to be in a conjunction with Mars as you get up in the morning. And, obviously around 12 noon on the west, on the East Coast, it's, going to hit on Monday, the goddess of harvest. But, you'll still be hearing ripple effects of the eclipse, feeling it. I don't know. On eclipse energy, I tend to say, just be chill. Keep it low key. And just avoid the drama and the noise, okay? Not saying don't live your life, but, you can agree to disagree and walk away. Don't get caught up in stuff. It's not worth it. We're going to feel the Pluto and the nodes. And, Venus is really pulling away now from Saturn. And Mars is still in the trine energy. It's only a 2-degree orb, 0 to 2. But, the Venus now at 5 degrees, you're not going to feel it too much. You'll still feel it a little bit, but it starts to pull away. And now Lilith is back in Virgo. Okay. So when you have the Lilith and Virgo opposing, the Saturn and Pisces, that is direct repression and opposition and rebellion against the structures, systems, and authorities. And I would say, throughout all the C's, so all the governments, since Saturn and Pisces, but then also dealing with WHO and the pharmaceuticals and Pfizer and all these people, So, structures, medical systems, governments. Black Moon Lilith is very primal and carnal, pheromones and hormones, especially in Virgo, connected to the lower intestines, right? It's tapping into the root chakra, connecting to God's source energy. Yes, it is sexual energy and it's strong in a female's chart. It's black sheep energy. Lilith will be your tribe. So right now, Virgo, like me, Virgo sun, is your tribe. And really getting into humanity and service, analyzing and assessing things, using your logical and critical mind to make things better for people, society, to be of service to one another. So we can learn a lot from that, Virgo Lilith. Okay, it's a really good placement for Lilith. And, it's also going to be around the nutrition. So the best medicine is food, not Western and poisons, toxins, and chemicals. Okay, eating healthy. All right, so so enjoy Sunday as the moon is in Scorpio and it's hitting Mars. It's a conjunction, and sometimes whatever the moon hits, it gets impregnated with that energy. So with the Mars, there can be emotional aggression. emotionally needing to know and seek the truth. What are you saying? What? Did you research that? Come on, let's go search. Let's research it together. Like it can get, hot, so just be mindful of that. Obviously, the sun is, moving along on his deacon, and Mercury is, right there opposing the Chiron, like I was saying. And so, Sunday can even be a day of journaling and reflection, emotionally investigating your own heart and soul. Virgo and Venus, it's time to stop the negative self talk and love yourself again. Don't be overly critical. Don't be so like, oh, it's not perfect. Don't be so nitpicky. And this is not just to others, but on yourself. Okay. Retire from the negative self talk, So it's definitely important. Okay. And, that Libra sun is, closer and closer to the south node, right? And opposing the north node. So, this Monday could be a very humbling day. The news, the relationships, what you experience, it could be humbling for many people. Okay. And then we'll see when the sun squares the Pluto even more directly. Okay. And that's, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week coming up. But yeah, this is an energy that, we're going to you see some things move in the collective. Definitely. But so I'm gonna be optimistic and enjoy the autumn weather, and if you need a light jacket somewhere, go explore. But I think autumn season is about relationships too, and it's a great time to network and connect. And there could be some karmic and fated connections to improve new relationship, a new business partner. All right. So just be mindful of the positive opportunities and gifts that God and the universe have for us, because that's crucial. Always be optimistic. Choose the positive timeline. Right. I'm walking into 5D, leaving the 3D behind. So, you can do and choose whatever you want. Live by your heart. Remember, Pluto Aquarius is coming. Greatest currency is being your true, authentic self. Y complice. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes introductions are kicked in a rhyme, and my philosophy is rhyme, brother, rhyme. Sometimes I can't breathe, but my brain is straight because my heart and my soul meet on the right date. Yeah, man. So that's the astro weather. But enjoy the Scorpio moon, rocking with you Sunday, Monday, and part of Tuesday. Yeah. So it'll finish up on Sunday night. It'll finish up at about 8 degrees and then 9 degrees or so on the West Coast. So then when you get up Monday morning, it's going to be about 14, 15 degrees. Okay. So, yeah, Libra season. We only got, 6 days left. The Libra birth chart sale, October 22nd. So, come on. Hit your boy, 6, 7 days left. Hit your boy up. Eric Taylor, Biggie Astrology. And that's, from the 15th. But, from like Friday, it's, still 13th to the 22nd, 9 days left. All right. So Libra, Sun, Moon, Risings, hit me up, biggieastrology@gmail.com. You choose, 2 different services, 60 minutes live over Zoom, $99, down from $125. Keeping it live. Or the big shebang, the 40 to 50 minute custom video summary. Oh my gosh. Mini movie of your life. Videos of planetary placements, audio transits, current and future transits, normally 260, 207 Libra for you. All right. Big E Astrology. Yeah, so it was a fun astro weather. Hope you enjoyed it. The Libra, Scorpio Friday the 13th, still dealing with the Libra moon and sun getting closer. The Mercury. Saturday, coffee talk day. You can still sign up. $20. Email me, biggieastrology@gmail.com. Cash App, $ T2UC. Okay. PayPal, tailoredcoaching@gmail.com. Hit me up. Email me directly at biggieastrology@gmail.com. But yeah. And then Saturday, the 14th, the eclipse and the moon moving along. And getting Scorpio late night, and then the Scorpio moon Sunday. Getting to about what we say, about 9 degrees. Okay. So, you know, and with that moon Mars Sunday, maybe you do some sort of exercise. You're watching the football games, I'm gonna go out at halftime and play, some football and catch with the boys. Okay. Things like that. Be active in your physical movement and body so the emotions aren't so super intense. And I would just avoid any controversial topics. Don't get into arguments and debates with friends or neighbors or strangers about this war and politics at this time. That's not necessary. It's just not, you know. Agree to disagree. And just there's so many things in the world to focus on. Focus on good movies and books and food and love and relationships and how to network and build and help each other, lift up each other's businesses, cheer on each other's children, be, a support to one another in your neighborhood and community. It's the Libra Gemini Deacon. So be a good friend, be a good neighbor. And in your own personal relationships or marriages, just be willing to listen to your partner, the other half. Be willing to negotiate and don't be selfish, and be introspective and consider, what do they want? You can defer to your wife or your husband and say, what would you like to do, baby? You can defer to your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. What do you want to do? How are you feeling? All right. I think we got to be a little tougher on ourselves, because we can do better and be better as friends and neighbors and supporting your fellow human being. It's time, yo. Like, I feel like we've gone to such a low vibration frequency, and even like when you go shopping, customer service. There's just the little niceties and manners and respect. All of that stuff is gone. Trying to actually listen or help out a customer. So I don't know. I will say this. Scorpio moon is debilitated there, but it's about the heart and the truth of the matter. And Mars and Scorpio are still trying in that Saturn and Libra sun. And this solar eclipse, just know that anything could happen. So be positive and smile and draw in just the harmonious, peaceful energy for yourself and your friends and your family. All right, Big E Astrology. Hit me up. God bless. And you know what it is. Hey, forget about it Friday. Still got time. Sign up for Coffee Talk. Saturday, October 14th, 4 p.m. Eastern. 2 hours over Zoom, $20. BiggieAstrology@gmail.com. Astro-Weather Weekend, October 13th, 14th, and 15th. Peace.
The moon is connected to my emotion. The moon is connected to